Hi there. Before I get started on my next commonplace drawing, I want to show you an art journal that I worked on in 2011 where I was doing just sewing items. Now some of these are very basic, not very detailed. I just got in the shape. This is a bobbin and my stork scissors and a thimble, and I just got in a background. Same here. I was just beginning to sketch my stork scissors here. I think that this one is much better. I worked more on getting the detail on the stork scissors, and I like the box in there, and I got some shapes down here on the table, some tile shapes. Here's one that I really like. I got spools here and spools of thread and my box of sewing items, my little stork scissors and a doily and more spools of thread. I'm really tempted to take this one out and frame it. We'll see. Here's another one. I did this one in alcohol ink that I created with using the Bic pens. And you can see it soaked through to the back over here. Here are some of my beginning Penelope experiments. This was a couple years ago. I did several of her, not very developed, but here's Penelope. She's my other studio mascot. You can see I did several. This was the one I think that came out the best in 2011. I think this is the one that she likes the best too. So this one really came out pretty good. And here I was doing some needle cases that were in a box. This was a red needle case that I had, and this is one of those brown ones, kind of round and cylinder type, and the tape measure. And then this is the box shape. Here's where I was experimenting with doing my scissors in the glass mason jar. I actually did two of these. There's another one over here. This one came out a lot better. This was fun to do. And here where I have a a beautified Penelope here. She's got a different face up here, but I like it. She's got a kind of sweet face, and then I have a vintage photograph behind her, and she's sitting on a spool. And then the last one I did are thimbles. You know, I'm really tempted to take these out of this journal and make its own little separate journal, because I have enough pages that I could make a small journal and date it 2011. I'm really tempted to do that. This is all watercolor. These came out really nice. But why am I showing you this? Well, because for my commonplace drawing today, I was going through my stash items and I found these button cards. Look at these. Aren't these neat? I like this one because it's got the little fairy on it. And this one has a lady on it. I like her, and I like the diagonal shape of this. And then this one, Lansing button card, has the little ATC size button card stapled to a larger one. And it looks like it came that way, so it was probably how it was in the store display. I'm sure this came with the store display. Here's another one. And I like this because look at the rose design on this. Isn't this cool? Are you seeing that? And it's got that same diagonal shape with kind of the pearl buttons here. Really cool. And it says washable, a great name, buttons. I thought I saw a great name of buttons, washable. Made in the USA, this black one. And then look at this one. I'm thinking this one is an older one. I'm thinking probably in the 1930s because it's got this Art Deco design on it. You don't really see this too much on button cards anymore. looks like it's 30s, maybe early 40s card. Look at these blue ones. And then I kind of like the little flower designs on these Lansing cards. So I thought that I would draw inspiration off of these button cards and do some button cards for my commonplace drawing. So I'm going to get started and you can watch.